coached by David Lewis. He is assisted by Matt Gerlach, Chelsea Burson, Sidney Giles, Shalom Thomas. The officials for today's match are Mike Susan-Halton, Kevin Warren, and Alan Seaver. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask, rise if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
That's out of here! Catch and fire. It's on the... He made it! Oh my...
As the owner of JJ's, I invite you to visit one of our 7 BP convenience stores. And when you do, I expect you will experience hometown excellence in the cleanest and friendliest convenience stores in your community. Please also consider visiting JJ Java for the best cup of coffee in town, or JJ's Pit Stop for a quick, no appointment necessary professional oil change. Also, if you ever need a clean and efficient environment in which to do laundry, JJ's Washroom is ready to serve you.
Bippa State Bank is a cornerstone of the community. Our banking building blocks were assembled in 1911 and haven't differed much since then. We still stay true to our local roots, aiming to support, uplift, and celebrate the citizens and businesses of Huntington. As proud lenders to and patrons of our local businesses, we make our community an even more prosperous place. And when you support local banking, you play an important role in Huntington's success stories. No matter what financial products you may need, your business is an invaluable opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship with Huntington, which we're fortunate enough to call home. Bippa State Bank is banking at its best. We believe in community banking.
Welcome inside of King Stadium. Preston Husband alongside the rest of the FDN Sports crew. Tonight, the Huntington Foresters play host to the Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions out of Henderson, Tennessee. The Foresters 0-1 to start their young year. This is Freed-Hardeman's first game of the season. Let's introduce the starters right away to get this thing going for the visitors. In goal, number 0, the junior goalkeeper. 7 goals against last year in 3 matches. It's Caroline Riddle. Rachel Dollar will be playing on the back line. Sophia Gravatt is also on the back line, a sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Addison Green, a midfielder. Alexia Lorenzo Pereira will be a freshman midfielder out of Spain. Abby Swartz will be on the back line as well. Ellie Wood, number 11. Abby Elmore, number 12, out of Murray, Kentucky. Paige Gorell is a defender, a junior for this team. Lily Daniel, a freshman in her first career game. And Zoe Rush, a senior midfielder. Her 5th season, a top 10 scorer in program history. The Foresters in their home whites will go through their starters in just a moment. A lot of familiar faces, but also several new freshmen on this team. In goal, Ireland Arney getting her senior campaign underway on Tuesday afternoon, playing another game here for the Foresters on her career, 347 career saves. On the back line, Ella Sorrencioni. Maria Cote is in the midfield with Joya Drenth, Madeline Guile, Greta Hunsiker, Ella Thiard, Sophie Shepard, the leading goal scorer for the Foresters, will be playing up top. Raya Holiday, Gianna Simons, and Paige Weiss. Foresters got their season started on Tuesday. They get the game started with the ball here tonight. HU 2-1 loss on Tuesday afternoon. They fell down in that game 1-0, battled back, gave up a goal in the 81st minute of that game. A tough defeat, but ready to try to bounce back here tonight. A lot of familiar faces, but also some seniors graduating last year. Some new freshmen who will have some impact minutes tonight. It's Freed-Hardeman going left to right as they try to get their season started early here against this tough Forester defense. Only gave up a little over 1 goal per game last year. The defense was really sharp for this Forester side. The goal scoring was a little bit of a struggle, and that tended to be the case down the stretch when the Foresters went on a 7-game losing streak to end the season, but they're back and ready to roll again now. Ball lifted into the box. Foresters fighting hard on the back line. Hunsker able to knock it away. And having to reset are the Lions. This one's put into the box, easily handled by Weiss, who blasts it forward to Shepard. Sophie, leading goal scorer for this team last year with 6 goals. Nice play in the midfield as the Foresters try to get out and run. They'll use the left flank as we see for the first time Gianna Simons play it up to Sophie Shepard. Shepard plays one to Thiard, who didn't start her run right away. Shepard now back on it, plays it to the middle. Foresters need production from this midfield. Cirencioni, the junior defender, puts one in the middle to Drent. Joya finds a running defender on the back line, unable to connect there. It is picked up by Ella Thiard. She plays it to the right side. Dangerous chance here for the Foresters, unable to get a shot away, but trying to win back possession as Drent does do so for just a moment in the midfield. Joya jumping into a starting role after last year. Not a ton of starts, 16 matches, actually no starts, but this is her 33rd career game in the Forester green and off to a nice start battling in the midfield. Foresters are headed by David Lewis. This is his 6th season with HU. He's had a ton of success, one of just 15 coaches in the NAIA and Division I level with 400 career wins. Trying to turn this program into a winner. Got a nice young core as he tries to get their first win of the year. Knocked out a play. It'll be a Forester throw-in. Drent, another touch from Cirencioni. Not much happening here in these first 4 minutes of this match as neither team has had a shot at goal. Another throw-in coming in front of the bench. Cote plays it over to the left side. Thiard very involved early. Sophie Shepard has to play it down to her right foot and back to Cirencioni, who's joining the attack. She swings one into the box, coming out and punching it away. It falls to a Forester. Unable to collect it with Simons, and then the Lions able to pick it up. They try to counter back the other way. Finds the foot of Schwartz, but then quickly knocked away by Raya Holiday. Tries playing one across the pitch and can't connect. It's a young Freed-Hardeman team, just a couple of seniors on this roster as they continue to try to turn their program into a winning program as well. They had a tough season last year, but a lot of youth, and now that youth is getting a little older. They're led by Lindsay Riggs. She's a graduate of Freed-Hardeman back in 2011. 3-12 season last year, but looking to battle here on the road tonight. Elmore handles it in the midfield. Works against Thiard, who drops back on defense and rips it away. Cirencioni up ahead to Cote. She's able to pull it down. Cote great with the ball at her feet, finds Shepard. Sophie looking for an option. She's got one on the left side, and she finds that option. It's Gile. Loses it in the midfield and then knocked away again by Elmore, who's been in the middle of things for the Lions so far. Paige Weiss steps up, a defender, but second on the team in goals last year was Weiss. Loves to make those long runs from the back. Also a powerful right foot, able to score from distance as well. Cirencioni working with Drent. Those two have seen a lot of the ball. Over the left side, good swinging pass there to Gile, who now tries working it back to the middle. See if the Foresters can get to it. They won't. It'll be Elmore again, who plays it forward. Raya Holiday there to step in. She's also stepping into a bigger role this year, as she's in the starting lineup for the 2nd straight game. Addison Green coming off a 5-goal season. Has it knocked away. Foresters trying to stay onside with Shepard, who can't get to that loose ball. Ball being played back and forth. Spacing of this game hasn't quite been there yet. No real chances for either side. Just 6 minutes gone. Foresters playing in King Stadium with lights for just the second season ever. Before this year and last year, every single game had to be held during daylight. Now, able to turn those lights on. We'll see that here in the second half. Hunsaker trying to run it down. Lions might have a chance here. Low pass in, knocked away by Weiss. Junior defender there to have that crucial intervention to avoid any danger on the back line. Lorenzo Pereira. Dangerous in the midfield for this Lions team. Coda trying to run it down. 19 Zoe Rush. That is one of the oldest players on this team, one of the best team players in school history, as Cirencione tried playing a lofted ball over to the left side. Gile didn't start a run in time. It'll be another throw-in. Burrell finds the feet of Lorenzo Pereira. Freshman this season, their first college game, going to see a lot of playing time for this Lions side. Already seen a lot of the ball. Clearly a good distributor in the middle of this formation. HU, another pass to the left side. This has been their favorite side so far. Tries to send the ball forward. Shepard going to try to run it down. Sophie almost gets there. Knocked out of play just in time by Sophia Gravatt. As the Lions able to clear that one before Shepard, who was on the prowl, could get there. Shepard, a little bit of a heavy touch. Weiss able to keep it in the Foresters' attacking side. She'll play back within the center circle. Cirencione. She'll go out wide, a little too heavy for Hunsaker, who actually does run it down in time. Greta plays it to the middle. Weiss steps up, lofts it forward. Foresters have a couple of attackers. Shepard gets it on her feet, able to power off the defender. Now plays one into the box. Right there is Thiard, left-footed shot right at the keeper. Second chance, knocked away again. Foresters still keeping the pressure on. Thiard tries to find someone in the middle of the box and smartly played out of bounds, as HU had a couple of chances there to score. Able to deny it was Riddle. Thiard very involved. 10 games last year, 9 starts. She started the first 2 for the Foresters. She scored a goal and an assist. She was looking for her second career goal there, just couldn't quite finish as Riddle made the strong save. Kyle goes to Shepard. Sophie rips one on goal. Diving save again by Riddle. As the Foresters are now really putting on the pressure on this back line. Riddle has answered the call in her first 2 attempts. This is exactly what HU has needed. They went on a 7-game losing streak to end the season last year, but their defense was extremely good to end the year. Just not enough goals scored, as this one is knocked out, and that's going to be the first corner of the night for the Foresters.
Come on, Cirencione!
This is where we will see Ellie Cirencione come in, the defender out of Carmel, Indiana, in their junior season. Started all 18 matches last year. 2 assists from the defender. Ellie will take it short. And yeah, Cirencione knocked that corner in and then went and was the first to touch it. So that's going to be a free kick for the Lions, as it looked like Ellie and Gianna Simons were not on the same page. So maybe a little bit of a wasted opportunity, but the Foresters still several good chances here in the last few minutes. HU will be back on the defensive side, but quickly turning it over as Simons has it now. She'll go over to the right side. Hunsaker. She plays it into the box just wide to the right. Greta was looking for her first career goal, and she couldn't quite sneak that one in. She started the first match. Over the last 2 seasons, she only started 1 match, so already more starts this year than she had in her career, so she's going to be a big part of things here in her junior season out of Fishers, Indiana. Heritage Christian prospect, I should say. A lot of players from the Indianapolis area doing big things for this Foresters roster. Arnie will have her first touch of the night. One of the best keepers this women's program has seen. So rock solid on that back line. A little giveaway here on the backside though, as Giles couldn't control, and now it'll be a Freed-Hardeman throw-in. EGU 3 pretty good chances here in the last 3 or 4 minutes, as that's going to be a foul on the Foresters. Now Freed-Hardeman can set up for a free kick. EGU, a couple of changes on the back line. Last year, a lot of Kayla Allen no longer with the program, so Raya Holiday steps in as a starter. Weiss and Cirencioni still back there as well. We've seen Giles working in the back, as this one's going to be sent in by Lily Daniel, freshman from Tunnel Hill, Georgia, looking for her first career assist. Right foot over her top of the bar. Nothing happening yet for the Lions, as Arnie will have a goal kick. If you're tuning in, we always like to ask you to share where you're watching from. Would love to give you a shout out. And we appreciate you tuning in to FDN Sports tonight. Foresters, a lot of home games to start this young year. They started at home on Tuesday night. They've got 2 more home games next week on Wednesday and Friday evening, as they are in town to start a lot and didn't get a ton of opportunities to play under the new lights last year, so this will add a little excitement with a lot of new improvements to the campus of Huntington University. Almost a $19 million investment into the athletic program. And seeing a lot of recruits come in and a lot of people enjoying what they're seeing. Headed away, Maria Cote pulls it down. She'll play it up ahead. Shepard, 3 defenders still behind the ball. Cote, a little one-time with Shepard now. Sophie's got some room, trying to find a running striker up top, but Riddle's going to be able to run it down as Simons couldn't get there. May have been offsides either way, but a nice little connection there by the Forester attack. Riddle plays it forward. Freed-Hardeman hasn't seen a lot of the ball here tonight, and Arnie's going to get another touch as Weiss plays it back to the senior keeper. Ireland, low ball forward. Trent able to play it on. It's picked up in the middle by Rush. Lorenzo Pereira over to the left side. They enjoy tackling from this side. Weiss able to clear it with the right foot, falls right to the feet of Rush. Thought about having a swing at that one, instead finds a teammate. Over to the right side now. This is Schwartz who plays it in, and Arnie's able to pick up the cross and safely going to be able to clear it. Schwartz last year in 15 games, started 14 of them. Did have a goal and an assist, so she's dangerous on that right wing. Almost produced something special there for the Lions, just unable to connect here early either side. Ellie Cirencioni finds Cote. Another player getting a little bit of an extended run this season with a couple of graduates. See if she can take advantage of the opportunity. Cirencioni up ahead. Hunsaker working on the right side. Shepard making a run, and she's going to have a chance to get there. Sophie runs it down right outside the box. Has an option to her left, goes to her left, swings one in and just knocked out. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. No deflection there from Riddle, so good effort. Just a little wide left is the 4th shot of the night for the Foresters. Still not finding the back of the net, but awfully close.
The contest, number 33, Rachel Flecker.
First sub of the night for Coach Lewis. Joya Drenth going to take a breather. Rachel Lecker, freshman from Canal Fulton, Ohio, steps in. She saw a few minutes in the first game of the season. Midfielder wearing number 33 getting another chance. Cote picks up the goal kick. Finds the yard in the middle. Now a wide pass over to Hunsaker. Greta trying to create a goal-scoring opportunity. It's knocked out of play. It'll be another Forester throw-in. Cirencioni swings one into the box. Cote pulls it down. Left-footed shot right into the arm of the defender. It's going to be a penalty kick for HU, as that was a quick whistle. The left-footed shot from Cote just right on the left arm of the defender, and now HU has a good chance to go up 1-0. So Maria Cote will be the player at the spot. Actually does not have a goal in her career with the Foresters. Looking for number 1. Left-footed midfielder sneaks it past Riddle, and the Foresters lead 1-0 as Maria Cote has her first career goal in the Forester green. It's an early HU lead. So maybe a little bad luck for Freed-Hardeman there. Cote was the one that took the original shot. She takes the penalty. She doesn't miss with that one, and right around 17 minutes into this match, the Foresters have an early lead. Really awesome job there by Cote keeping her composure, knocking it in. Now HU, who we already talked about, great defensively, has a chance to lock it in. If they can grab one more, they'll feel pretty good about their chances if you go back off of the statistics from last season. Freed-Hardeman, however, even though they had a tough year last year, they did score quite a bit of goals. They had as many as 13 in a game against Oakwood, so definitely a team that can get dangerous. Here's one of those players down the left side. It's Wood. Has it knocked away. Cirencioni smartly clears. That finds the foot of Simons. Goes in the goal to Cote. She's playing maybe a couple yards up right now. She's going to send Sophie Shepard. That ball cuts a little too far off of the left foot. More of a draw for you golfers at home. Shepard unable to run it down. Riddle settles. Cote pulls one down again. Playing really well in this first half is Maria. First touch for Lecker, the freshman in the game. Paige Weiss sends it over. Cote now to the right side, Cirencioni. Ball lifted down the right side. Simons trying to run it down, and she's going to knock it out for a goal kick. Rob Parson, we thank you for tuning in from Henderson, Tennessee. Assuming you're taking in the game as a FHU fan, thank you for joining and listening in. Hope you guys are having as beautiful weather as we are here. Brandon and Jennifer Danielle from Tunnel Hill, Ohio. Thank you for tuning in as well. They say go Lions and go Lily. We appreciate you tuning in. Jennifer Martin, thank you for watching from LaGrange as well. And Rob Parson, thank you for the officiating. As Weiss tries heading one in, it goes over the top of the Riddle and the bar. It's going to stay 1-0. Yeah, I can agree. It didn't look like a clear handball, but the whistle did go quickly. And the Foresters benefited from this. HU's going to make another sub. Madison Giles is going to sub out. Ella Hartman, the freshman, making her second appearance out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hartman did have a shot on goal in her first career game on Tuesday, so already providing a little bit of attacking prowess for this Foresters team. Long ball over to the left side. Raya Holiday one time in the middle. Finds the feet of Lecker, who goes back to Cirencioni. Foresters playing a lot out of the back, but working it up as they now go down the right side. Hunsaker continuing to try to go to Simons. She's able to run it down right in front of the corner flag. Simons plays a low ball in. Good interception there by Graveau, and then knocked right back. Picking it up with the Foresters. Shepard turns to her left, tries to find her teammate at the top of the 18. It rolls all the way back to Holiday. Freshman getting through Lecker. Cote fires another left-footed shot. She was looking for number 2, this time a little too wide, but the pressure is on for the Foresters at the moment. You can always tell when a player scores a goal. Just gain an extra yard or 2 as they start to play with confidence, and right now that's definitely the case for Maria Cote. Another short goal kick. Able to clear it out of there are the Lions, and now Addison Green plays a nice ball over, but Raya Holiday there. Now the Foresters can run right back at this defense as they'll go down the left side. The freshman Hartman picks it up. Ella into the box on the back line, able to step up as Zoe Rush, and she launches it out. As disaster avoided again. Pretty good chance for the Foresters to get something in the box. Hartman might have another one here. This time a little better ball. Shepard is fought off. Cote rips another one off the bar down to one of her teammates, and then it looks like it's going to stay in play on the goal line. Maria Cote is feeling it right now. That's already her 3rd or 4th shot, that time off the bar. A couple inches away from a brace here in this first half. HU couldn't provide this type of offensive firepower in a lot of matches last year. As a foul is going to be called, and HU is going to have a free kick in a pretty dangerous spot. .22 minutes gone in the first half. Difference right now on Maria Cote, first career goal. Have a chance to make it number 2 here. Junior out of Santiago, Chile. She'll play it in with her strong left foot. Crosses a low one in, no one there for the Foresters. It falls back out wide, and now pushing back the other way are the Lions. But a big intervention on the back line by HU is now Freed-Hardeman will try to clear out of the defensive side of the pitch. Can't do so as Holiday keeps it in. Hartman trying to play a quick ball, and it finds the feet of an opponent, Garrell. Hartman works back. Raya Holiday plays a smooth ball over to Weiss. Cincioni up ahead, unable to connect. As the Forester game plan clearly is to play through the midfield right now. Cote, smooth little move, uses her left foot, drops it back to Lecker. Rachel looking for an option. She finds another freshman in Hartman. Tried to cross over from the right to the left, but knocked away on the back line by Garrell. Center official Michael Shinison. And the ref of the night, make sure that Holiday's in the right spot. Shepard flicks it on to herself, tried getting to her right foot, ready to rip, couldn't get there. Thiard then battles in the middle with Green, loses out, but Weiss intercepts. This is where Paige can be dangerous. She's a defender, but loves to get in on the offensive side of things too. She plays it over. Hunsaker gets to her left foot, looking for Cote or Shepard. No one there. Thiard gets the loose ball. She'll rip one wide right. And HU, another opportunity, just not connecting on some of the longer shots. Already their 9th shot, 3 of them on goal tonight.
Go get another one, HU. It's scary. Hey, man, scary. It's scary.
Forester fans showing out here tonight. 2nd night in a row. It's move-in day, so a lot of students back on campus. Cote uses her shoulder to swing it over to Shepard. Sophie trying to turn the corner, loses control, goes right back to Maria. Cote to Shepard, little 2-man game. Shepard loses out, and the ball falls to the feet of Lorenzo Pereira, who sends it as far as Raya Holiday. And yeah, that's a handball on Raya, just couldn't keep the left hand down. Now Freed-Hardeman will pick up possession as HU is waiting to make a sub, and so are the Lions over across from us. Ball lifted into the middle, finds the feet of Green. the most dangerous players on this team is a freshman. 5 goals last year on only 11 shots. So extremely efficient when she gets a chance. Forsters again step up on the back line. Down the left side, the freshman working with it again. Hartman, she finds Cote in the middle. Swings it over to the right side. That's Hunsaker again. Now up ahead to Simons. Gianna had a goal in game 1. Assisted by Sophie Shepard. Maybe now trying to flip the script. She goes into Shepard, one times it over the top of the bar. And it's a goal kick as it's another good chance. I want to thank Joe McGinnis from Cleveland, Ohio, tuning in tonight. And I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, some relation, maybe the father or brother of Ireland Arnie, goalkeeper for the Forster Judson Arnie, watching all the way from Alameda, California. Thank you for tuning in. Arnie, so far a clean sheet tonight. Had a handful last year. She had a tremendous season as a junior, now in her last season with the Foresters. Another penalty shot there, this time not going to get the whistle. As the Lions really struggling to get this attack going. HU's just created a ton of pressure. Shepard a little too greedy there, reaching in. Picks up a foul, it'll be a free kick. Foresters leading 1-0 after a Cote PK. Ball lifted forward, Raya Holiday comes up. It's going to be a throw-in for Freed-Hardeman. As they'll continue to go left to right. 18 minutes till halftime. Burrell trying to find an option. Forrester there first, heading it out of play, Lecker. Burrell will try again. One of the subs into the game. Cielo Mokebi out of South Africa. Cote and Shepard again working the 2-man game. They swing it over to Simons. Hunsaker overlapping run. Excuse me, that would be freshly in the game, Oppenheisen. Haven't seen her yet tonight. Allie has it ripped away, but a nice overlapping run to try to get involved. Have been Hunsaker over there the entire first half. Another sub for the Foresters, trying to keep the legs fresh. HU just relentless on this pressure right now. Simons has another touch, looking for Shepard. Backline defense, Lily Daniel kept it away, but then a late whistle. It'll be a Forester free kick. Defense on both sides has been pretty good. HU's definitely had more opportunities. However, maybe gifted with a quick whistle on a handball. Cote was the one to score. She swings it in now with the left foot. Nearly finds Shepard right in front of the net. Instead, it'll go out for a corner kick. Paige Weiss will join the attack. Raya Holiday and Ella Cirencioni stay right around the center circle. Arnie about 40 yards off her line. Quick corner. Goes back to Cote. She'll use her left foot again. This one a little more elevated. Shepard heads it down to a teammate, lifted up in the air. And now unable to clear and nearly scoring was Lecker in just her second career game, just wide. Another awesome opportunity for the Foresters. Play was kept alive in the middle by a couple of HU players. Then the clearance not good enough from Freed-Hardeman, and Lecker nearly made it 2-0. Instead, still remains 1-0 with about 16 minutes till the half. Yard plays it out wide to Oppenheisen. Unable to control it, now trying to run it down. It actually goes off of Allie. It'll be a Lions throw-in. HU has had the ball in their final third for most of this first half. Spin to the outside, ball swung in on the backside, battling for position. Unable to get there was Hartman, and then cleared away. just as far as Lecker. Code has some space, turns to her left, works to her right, drops it off to Thiard, who quickly one-touches it on the right side. Forrester's back in the box, going to work again. Another opportunity inside. Shepard couldn't flick it on, and it goes out for a goal kick. But HU spending a lot of time in enemy territory right now. Riddle has been busy in goal so far, playing a really nice game back there. 2 saves and in quick succession, back and forth. Loose ball in the middle, pulled out of there by Albright, who's in the game. She plays it forward. Cirencioni steps in, falls right back to the striker, and now on the left side, it's Dollar. Plays one in. Paige Weiss able to step up. Hits it to Shepard, who pulls it down with the right foot. Couldn't quite get to the second touch. Huckabee down the right side. Running with it, Wood. She's worked on both sides of the flanks in the pitch so far tonight. Raya Holiday fighting hard. As someone who had a lot of playing time as a freshman, maybe saw it fall off a little bit last year. But 12 starts as a freshman, 8 starts last year, 1 assist in her campaign last year as a sophomore. Her and Cirencioni really close, oftentimes working the athletic events together, and now playing on the back line together, so good connection with Weiss as well. Page swings one forward, looking for Sophie Shepard. She's got 3 defenders and a couple more joining. Maria Cote coming along on the run. Shepard breaks to her right, tries to poke it out there into the 18-yard box, actually kept it alive. It falls to the foot of the freshman Lecker, who pushes back in towards the box. Loses control, and now Lorenzo Pereira heads back the other way, but quickly picked up by Rachel Lecker again. On the right side into the box, Foresters take a rip in, Shepard ready to pounce, and then Riddle just got enough on that to knock it out as HU continues to knock on the door. HU trying to take a quick throw in, instead it's going to be another Forrester sub. Thiard's going to sit for the first time tonight. We'll see Riley David, another freshman coming in. She's come off the bench twice in her early career at HU. Just from down the road, East Noble High School graduate. Another ball swung into the box. Freed-Hardeman, to their credit, keeping this game close right now and staying right in it. Just 1 goal down. Ellie Wood plays it back to Albright. Now up in the middle, here's a good chance. Exactly what we're talking about. Mokabe up ahead. Able to find Lorenzo Pereira before she loses out on possession. Fighting back forward are the Lions. Mokabe. Just not a lot of movement towards their goal yet, but here's a chance now with Albright. She plays it out wide to Wood. Plays it in the middle. Weiss knocks it out with the left foot, and even better news, it's just a throw in for the Lions. Carell throws it in, knocked out of play by the freshman Hartman, who's been right in the middle of everything to start this match. 2 more subs waiting to check in for HU. Holiday steps in, then picked up by Ellie Wood. A couple of bodies right in the middle. Lorenzo Pereira finds Albright, who's trying to fight back for it. Cote rips it away, and now the Foresters can run down the left side. We've seen this a couple times. Hartman looking ahead for Shepard. Tries to stay on. She's called off. She was looking down the line to make sure she stayed on, and you can hear a couple of the Forester students didn't believe so.
What's your problem, man?
It is Kevin Warren on the far side running the flag tonight. One of the linesmen. The other one closest to us, Alan Sievers. Had a little chat with them before. They're enjoying the fall weather here in Huntington, Indiana, as that one's knocked out of play, and HU throw-in. Couple of subs once again for HU. Cirencioni is going to take a seat.
And for the Foresters, number 22,
And it looks like Raya Holiday as well is going to take a seat. So 2 new players coming in. Emma Schiffley, a freshman from LaGrange, Indiana, playing in her 2nd career game. And another freshman stepping in as well, number 22, Olivia Bontrager from Goshen, Indiana. Same high school that Julia Drenth. And if you watched last night, her brother Kavan Drenth came from. So recruiting in the northern part of the state as well, as the Foresters have worked in Indianapolis extremely well here in the last few years. Weiss, the defender, plays it forward. HU trying to put some more pressure on, maybe score a 2nd goal. That one's knocked out of play on the back line. See if it does get out of play. It's actually kept in. Nicely done by Lily Daniel. Chance as that ball hit the backside of Lorenzo Pereira and then called out of play. Foresters will have a throw in right at midfield. Feels like a game if you just let Freed-Hardeman hang around long enough. Only takes 1 goal to get back in here. HU would love to have a convincing win. Cote works to her right. Good pass inside. Here's a chance for HU again. That one finds the back of the net as Riddle couldn't save that. And that's the 2nd goal that the Foresters have been working so hard to find. As it is Gianna Simons, who now has her 2nd goal of the season, a breakout year so far for her. As she scored a goal in the first match, her first 2 goals of her career in back-to-back games, perfectly set up by Maria Cote, who now has a goal and an assist, and the Foresters a 2-0 lead with 8:44 left in the half. Perfect ball with the left foot from Cote. Talk about how she playing with that extra yard of pace, and it sure looks like that right now. She's created a lot of opportunities for this Forester attack. Schiffley, the freshman, trying to find an option. Finds the feet of Lorenzo Pereira, the opponent instead. And a short ball played in the middle. All right, up ahead. Right back at you come the Lions. This is Mokebi, who's blocked out, defended well, picks it back up, and then ripped away by HU, and they'll have another chance to run down the right flank. It's pushed forward by Simon. Now she's playing with some pace. Gianna fires one in. That one lifted a little too far over the top. Had Shepard to her left, also running down the left side, Ella Hartman, but Simons can't blame her with that 1 goal, looking for number 2.
Number 5, Vivian Bly, and number 26, Channing Crawford.
A couple more subs for HU. Channing Crawford out of Avon, Indiana. It's a sub in game number 1. And Vivian Bly making her first appearance tonight. That one's knocked out of play by Lecker. HU's got a really solid core of young freshmen on the pitch right now. Handful of first-time players out there. That's what they needed to bring in a really solid recruiting class, and they've done that. As one of those freshmen, Hartman, picks up a foul. And a pretty dominant first half for HU with 14 shots compared to just 1 for the Lions. Now 1 shot was on goal and forced a save from Arnie, but a comfortable save at that. Lions needs to find a way to get back into this match, maybe find a goal before the half if they want to have a real opportunity to come away with 3 points at the end of this one. That one's lifted forward. HU back line continues to stay strong as Weiss knocks it out of play with her left. As mentioned, HU will be back at home next Wednesday. That'll be a 7 o'clock start. And then another home game on Friday night. A couple of games under the lights. Long ball sent into the box, trying to find the feet of Zoe Rush, one of the top goal scorers in program history. Has been quiet tonight, working mostly in the back. But another real opportunity down the left side with Wood. Had a chance to fire it in left-footed, goes back to her right, plays a low one in. Arnie's there to keep it out of the net. Probably a cross, but might go as a save as Ireland was in the right spot. Arnie trying to play one ahead. Shepard almost snuck past her defender as she held her off. Header back into the middle of the pitch. Goes all the way back to Paige Weiss. She playing with two freshmen here in the back. A couple of midfielders in their first collegiate season as well. Rucker loses possession. McKebby goes to the right side. Nice step in and win on the ball there by Shifley. She forces it forward. Shepard, a little bit of a heavy touch on the line drive to the right foot. Couldn't control. Ball dropped off and then played out of play as Albright couldn't hold on. She's battling hard in the midfield, losing out there. Gurrell forward. This is Wood. She's been probably the most dangerous as there's a foul on the backside. Foresters will play on. They've got numbers too, especially down the left side if they can switch the field. Ball played up ahead. Nothing there, and now a late whistle comes in. Looks like there's an injury actually on the backside. As I wait to see which player from Freed-Hardeman it is. It could be McKebby, as she's down on the backside. Foresters will huddle up. I'm going to ask for one of the Forester training staff to come on out as well. McKebby's been a bright spot for the visitors tonight, creating some chances in the midfield. She was actually the one that fouled the Forester on the backside. As you can rewatch some of these goals here from this first half. HU maybe gifted a handball, but Cote puts it away, and then she also assisted on Gianna Simon's second goal of the year. And right in the middle of things, and that's kind of the position you put an asterisk next to it where you would like to see some improvement is the midfield for the Foresters, and tonight they have showed that improvement and have been really solid for Coach David Lewis's team. Wherever you're watching from, just to let you know, this is mostly student-ran broadcast, so students already on move-in day coming out here and giving some of their time away at their early part of the school year and making it happen, bringing you all the sights and scenes from King Stadium. Perfect night to watch some collegiate soccer. Men's for Huntington dropped a tight one last night against the top 25 University of Cumberlands. Now tonight, Huntington locked in a battle, but up 2-0 so far, as they have had the main source of offensive production. It looks like McKebby is going to have to be helped off the field, so Freed-Hardeman will be forced to make a sub, and it looks like HU is going to make one with him.
Putting out first goal for number 29, Meredith Gurrell.
We'll wait and see what these changes are. As HU, I believe, they will not have possession. It'll be Freed-Hardeman who has the drop ball. 4:30 left in the first half, 2-0 advantage for HU, and that one's pulled away right away by HU and then knocked out of play. Another Forester throw-in. Foresters continuing to work it right through the middle. Long shot, just wide off the left foot for the Foresters. Looking to go up 3-0 here early, as that time it was Janie Crawford looking for her first career goal. Looks like it was a deflection actually, so it's going to be another chance from the corner for HU. Don't want to miss He's getting a chance here tonight as a freshman, as this one's sent into the middle. High lofted ball. Freed-Hardeman can't get it out initially. It falls back to the foot of the Foresters. A couple of players battling in the middle. Lecker trying to win out. Now a left-footed attempt again, this time from Crawford. Goes wide as she tried to keep the pressure on, couldn't connect. Okebi was replaced by Erica Montenegro. We're seeing her for the first time tonight. Goalkeeper Riddle no longer taking the goal kicks. This falls to Hartman. Freshman battling through a couple of Lions defenders, holding strong on the left side, and then knocked out of play. It's going to be a Freed-Hardeman throw-in. Really nice battle down the left side. Hartman showing some of that strength. Just unable to keep possession and push it towards goal. HU's done that a lot tonight, though. Already nearly 15 shots in this match. The win comes from Gurrell. She plays it forward. It's picked up by Lecker, but then dropped off. As now the Lions head back the other way. A little two-man game between Albright and Lorenzo Pereira. Now into the middle for Dollar. Dollar back to Rush. Rush, a defender who is a prolific goal scorer for this program. And now losing out on the back line was Addison Green for a moment, who's going to stay with the Lions. 2 minutes left, 2-0 Foresters. Juve fighting for position in the middle. Green kind of bouncing back and forth right now as HU picks it up again and loses possession right at the semicircle. And we'll work back the other way. Albright, left-footed pass, wrong spot as Dollar ran right, pass went left. HU with 1:30, 90 seconds left to add on to this lead. Making some runs down the right side, it's played back, Green picks it up. Freedman can maybe counter here. Rice steps in, knocks it out of play. Smart play by the junior. Knocked out, and now just a minute left, and we're going to see Wada Tafesi check in. She'll be coming in for Hartman, the freshman, who will step out. She had a nice run of about 15 to 20 minutes in this first half. HU wants to score one more. They're going to have to go quick. Just 45 seconds left on the clock. Ball thrown in, intercepted quickly by Rush. She plays it up ahead to Dollar. Pulled out of there by the Forester back line and then lost in the middle, but then picked back up. And Foresters trying to keep this 2-0 lead before the half. Back line stays strong and a foul called, and now less than half a minute remaining. Arnie will be the one to step up and hit a deep ball towards the box. Maryland actually did have an assist last year. So the goalkeeper capable of producing something from here. Ball headed up into the air, and that is going to take us to the halftime break. It's a positive sign so far for the Foresters. They're up 2-0. Already one more goal than they scored on Tuesday night. A couple of goals from Maria Cote, another one from Gianna Simons. Cote right in the middle of both of them. Take a short break. We'll come back with some stats, and for the second half, Foresters up 2 over top of the Lions of Freed-Hardeman. We'll see you on FD in a few minutes.
I love being a part of a team because we do everything together. Group of people that we could rely on. We can just go to them for anything. Coach Lewis, he prioritizes our faith and us as people before players, prioritizing school over soccer, which is very uncommon when you go to most schools. That is why I chose HU.
If I'm super stressed or something, I go to practice. It's nice to think about something else for a while and be able to take a break.
There's nothing better than just being reminded every single day that you're here because of God and you do everything to praise Him.
No matter what, we just offer it up to the Lord, whether we're losing or we're winning.
Soccer isn't everything, and it's not my identity. And really, my identity comes from the Lord. Just doing hard things together really builds a team and builds long-lasting friendships that will probably impact you for the rest of your life. Being an assistant has been really encouraging and also challenging in some ways. It's time to invest in the younger players.
I don't really say that I'm the captain. I feel like I'm the person that they can go to whenever they need something.
And it's just been a whole experience itself. And it just kind of felt like home.
Scene 3, take 4, A only, Mark.
3, 2, 1, take off!
Hi, my name's Grace. I'm best boy grip on this short film.
I am wardrobe.
I am hair and makeup.
Props master. Set's been pretty good. I think we've definitely, over the past 3 days, we've definitely gotten better.
It's fun seeing everyone together and working hard, and it's really cool to see the professionals doing what they're doing.
It's been a lot of fun getting the shots, kind of being creative and figuring out where to fit the boom in shots, and work around what camera's doing. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that though. It's been fun.
I'm in a department that I haven't been in before. I feel like it helps me get a more well-rounded experience.
I was on both feature films that we shot, and now this, and I finally feel like I know what I'm doing, and I'm just having a great time.
The students are doing a great job, getting in there, learning new things.
For several weeks, students have been working in pre-production in their various areas to then link up with mentors that come from all around the country as professionals and then mentor our students on set. And to watch our students rise up to the occasion, that's capstone, that's the living classroom.
Overhill is a family inspiring comedic type story.
These are characters that are compelling and exciting and full of heart.
Shield shall be splintered.
I haven't ever really done film acting before, and just getting to do this, getting the chance to do this was awesome, and I love doing it. Every second of it was just really fun.
I'm Lily, and I'm playing Bonnie. She's really fun. She's a new kid in town, and I've been that kid a lot of times, so it's easy to connect with her.
Tolkien.
It was a lot of fun being Seth, because Seth is kind of an idiot, and so it's just been a lot of fun to just sort of goof off.
No college necessary.
We got a lot of really good performances. I was tearing up just watching the dailies today, so I'm really excited about it. It seems like we're in a good place.
It felt very good. I feel very happy with what we got. The performances were just fantastic.
I definitely would say that this gave me a taste of what it would be like being able to work with pros.
It's been awesome to see the growth in just 2 days. I want to just keep learning as much as I can while it's easy to do,
We're going to tell a good story here, and it's going to be very fun, very entertaining, and more importantly, hopefully inspire us to get into that feature film next year.
It's too late, no going back. Olympiad is about to begin!
I'm out of the cage, trying to
self-made, rising out of sweat and blood. Don't play, step it up, I'm feeling good. Try me, yeah, I really wish you would. I'm a man on fire. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man on fire. I'm a man on fire.
I tried out for the high school musical my senior year, and I got the lead. On opening night, the show was going great until a set malfunction occurred, where a brick fell 18 feet and landed on my leg. My acting career was over. I could never get
Welcome back into King Stadium. A good first half for the Foresters. They lead 2-0 over Freed-Hardeman. A couple of goals by a couple of younger players from this Forester roster. Maria Cote knocked in her first career goal from the penalty spot, and then she assisted on the next goal. Gianna Simons has scored in back-to-back games. Foresters off to an awesome start as you see Freed-Hardeman getting loose for this second half. They didn't have a ton of opportunities, only one shot. It was on goal. Arnie was forced to make a save, but a rather easy save for Ireland. For HU, they had a couple of chances to really extend their lead. It took them a while to get that second, but at the end of the day, can't be upset with a 2-0 lead. Go through a couple more of the stats from that first half. In goal, Caroline Riddle made a couple of saves, two of them. Did give up the 2 goals. She faced 14 shots, 4 of them on goal, so she was a busy keeper in that first half. 4 corners for HU, and offside in there as well. And then also 2 fouls on HU. No yellow cards, no red cards for either side. This game was dominated and mostly in the offensive end of the field for HU in that entire first half. Foresters heading back on the pitch now. It's been a slow start for the Foresters over the last few seasons with Coach David Lewis in his 6th season. But overall, obviously, he's had a ton of success in his career. Now he's got a lot of young players and a young core that have shown a lot of promise here tonight and throughout their young careers so far. Sophie Shepard, one of them to circle And now you add in a couple of those freshmen we saw in the first half, Janie Crawford, Emma Shifley, Olivia Bontrager, Rachel Lecker, several new players on this Forester roster that are going to be here and be able to play some solid soccer for quite some time. Freed-Hardeman on the other side, still trying to find their footing, just the second season under the new head coach, Lindsay Riggs. She is a Freed-Hardeman graduate from 2011, as I mentioned. Just her second season. She's coming to Henderson from Oklahoma City. She was the coach there for the Oklahoma City High School. She served as the head coach there since 2016. She was selected as an all-state coach. Following year, she was chosen as one of Oklahoma City's top prep coaches and all-city coach as well. 13-5 record in 2018. I mean, just several really, really good years there. And now trying to build this program kind of from the ground up. You look at their season last year, 3-12. They're 1-7 on the road. And goal scoring, a little bit of an issue. They average right around 1.5 goals per game. The problem was they gave up 92 goals, so their defense was a big issue for them tonight. They've dodged a couple of bullets. That first goal for the Foresters, maybe a gifted penalty, but Cote was able to deliver. About a minute until we get back into the action here at King Stadium. The lights firing up. As mentioned, a fairly new part of this stadium are the lights. Added last year and now being used for the Lady Foresters here tonight. Thank you, as always, for tuning in to FD Sports. Preston Husband alongside an all-student crew tonight. Jonathan Peters and Katie rolling it in the back. Doing a really nice job for us. Had really nice crowds the last 2 nights here for this women's matchup. A lot of students coming into town, a lot of parents coming from the Indianapolis area, the region as well, joining in and cheering on the Foresters here this season. Just the second full FDN Sports broadcast, and we're going to bring you a lot of them, especially when volleyball gets back into town, basketball right around the corner, plenty of soccer still coming your way on the men's and women's side, and we are ready to kick off the second half. It'll start in the middle. Abby Schwartz starts the kickoff. It'll be Freed-Hardeman, who's got to get their offensive weapons going in the second half. Madison Green's one of them. A little 1-2 touch here, and then picked up at the midway line. Joya Drenthu's back in the game. And knocked out a play as Cirencioni was trying to pick up possession. HU used a lot of bodies in that first half. Several subs as Drenth loses possession. Cirencioni able to pick it up and swing it over to the left side. Ella Theard back in the game. Had a nice break to end the first half. Line Raya Holiday. Rice working with their midfielder, swings it over to Cirencioni. Ellie in that first half, several really solid plays on the back line. Tries swinging it up to Shepard, couldn't get there. Rush intervenes. Now Lorenzo Pereira. She finds the right foot of Abby Elmore. Now up ahead, a good chance for HU again. Kicked out a play just before the Forester attack could get there. That was Lily Daniel, who's been right in the middle of the defense tonight. Shepard turns to her right foot, looking to take a swing. She does take a long one, and it's right over the top of the extended hand of the keeper. Ava Pierce freshly into the game and can't get up high enough as Shepard connects on her first goal of the season. And Sophie starts off the new year like she left off the old one last. Sophie connected 6 times, a lot of goals just like that in the previous season. She gets her first of the new year, and the Foresters now firmly in charge 3-0 over top of Freed-Hardeman. Maybe the sun playing a little bit of a factor there as Pierce couldn't quite rise up and get to that one. Shepard just floated it high enough and found the back of the net. Just a minute and a half into this second half. ETU already adding on another goal. Back line, Daniel. Can't get it to her attacking players, and Foresters will work out of the back now with Raya Holiday. Drenth able to hold off her defender, goes with the left foot, swings it, and it's intercepted. Schwartz trying to create some kind of offense for the Lions. She's going to keep running with the left. Now swings it out on the outside. This is Rachel Dollar. Excuse me, it's Ellie Wood who swings one into the box. Arnie forced to come make a catch and does so easily. She's trying to get out and run on the counter. Cote drops back to Raya Holiday. Cote had that monster first half with a goal and an assist. She's got it again now in the middle of the pitch. Loses it out on possession as it's dropped in the middle. Elmore working on the back line with the junior Gurrell. Weiss launches one forward. Back line again, Daniel, excuse me. Able to shepherd that one out of bounds. Sophie couldn't get to it. And we'll restart with another throw-in. A couple of nice moves on the far side by Elmore. Then taken away, Weiss will send it back to her keeper, and Foresters will once again work out of the back. Chance to come towards our side of the pitch on the right side and work a little space with Cirencioni. Ellie battled off the ball, loses out on possession, but it does find the feet of Theard, who picks it up. Long pass to the left side in front of the Forester bench, kept in play by Hunsaker. And now Drenth fighting off the defender. That in the middle of the pitch was Lorenzo Pereira. Weiss working down the left side, dropping it back in the midfield. Simons plays it to Holiday. Foresters showing a very comfortable level in this match right now, playing out of the back. ETU unable to deliver a ball up top there, and now Freed-Hardeman will have the ball back. It'll be a throw-in from Addison Green. Native of Tennessee, drops it to the feet of the midfielder Albright up ahead, and ETU is going to get another throw-in back. 5 minutes gone. A Sophie Shepard goal has made it 3-0. Foresters got some early production from the penalty spot, and another goal from Gianna Simons, and now Sophie Shepard's added another one to her career total, up to 7 now. Cirencioni finds Shepard again. She's trying to work around the defender, plays a nice ball to the left side. Simons trying to run it down, but the defender Gurrell there to pick it up. Hunsker gets it back. She launches one high, and trying to run it down on the backside was Gile. Couldn't get there. It's out for a goal kick. ETU struggled at times to score goals last year. Tonight, not an issue so far. 3 goals, in fact, nearly was their season high last year. A lot of games, scored 1 and several times 0 goals. Ireland Arnie had to oftentimes be ready for any shot coming her way, but tonight they've shown the ability to come out and score some goals, and now 3 of them has them in a really nice spot with just under 40 minutes remaining. Coach Lewis prides his team on the defensive side, and he would love to keep a shout out going. Green plays it up ahead. Cirencioni from the back line picks it up. Right back to Green. A couple of Foresters in between. Ellie keeps it in, slides down. Cote picks it up. Green knocks it away. And Rush now picks up the loose ball. Rush swings a long pass over the top down the right side. Good speed from Schwartz trying to get to it. She does, right in front of the corner flag. Holiday uses the right foot to tap it away. Schwartz gets it back. Nice build-up play here as Rush was in the middle, but it's knocked back on the back line as It looked like Hunsaker was able to step in. Another interception, but right back with the Lions. This one's sent in the middle. Cerencione's going to have to be careful with that one. She's able to knock it away to Weiss, who knocks it out of the 18-yard box. Joya Drent plays one out wide. Forrester is still trying to clear it, and a great job by Cerencione, who slides and knocks that one off the leg of Green. Great play by Ellie. Shepard now trying to run down the backline defense. She's working against number 3, Gravad, and it's a throw-in for Freed-Hardeman. Green in the middle. Lorenzo Pereira, playmaker in the center of the pitch. The pinch for Freed-Hardeman, trying to push their team down the left side. Just can't get anything going quite yet. Loose ball finds the feet of Guile, up top, Sophie Shepard. She's already on 1 goal. Goes back to her left, fires with her left, and that one misses near post. This time the hand stayed back for the keeper, Pierce. Not forced to make a save, but Shepard, with that 1 goal just a few minutes back, was looking for number 2. Katie Hooley's family tuning in from Plain City, Ohio. Appreciate you guys tuning in right now. A happy family watching the Foresters on top of the scoreboard 3-0 in this game, as they're currently fighting to keep a shutout in line and maybe add a few more to their tally. In the middle, wide open Wood. On the left side, this is Albright. She fights her way into the box, but rolls one into Arnie. No threat there as Ireland picks another one up. Arnie's got an uncanny ability to launch the ball down the field with some of these punts and puts her team in instant offensive position when she does so. Joya, great ball to the right side, trying to run it down Giles. She's able to do so, flips one into the box, and a jumping stop there by Pierce on that cross. So Riddle, who had a pretty nice first half, replaced by Pierce. She did give up the 2 goals, but really neither one of them anything she could do about it. One of them a penalty. Just 1 shot on goal here tonight for the Lions. They have had more opportunities here in the second half, nearly an opening for Wood. She couldn't quite get it to Lorenzo Pereira, and it's knocked out of play for a throw-in. Another sub going to be made.
For the Lions, number 8, Erica Montenegro.
Montenegro going to come in. She had a short run in the first half. Last season, 12 games, 3 starts. She started 1 game and played in 10 as a freshman, so has been a player that's seen a lot of time during her times with Freed-Hardeman. Shepard trying to get around about 4 defenders. Green able to use her pace, run it down, now plays it across the pitch, trying to find another defender in Garel, who will just run out of room. I think it should be a throw-in for HU. I'm not sure Garel thought that was the case, and it is a throw-in for the home side. Battling hard in the middle, Hunsaker. And Lorenzo Pereira, who shows off a nice piece of skill, loses out as Hunsaker yanks her down, keeps the ball alive. Now Raya Holiday fighting on the back line. Pereira again. This is good numbers here if Freed-Hardeman can get it going towards goal, and a hard foul on the backside by Cerencione. Won't be shown a card, but definitely a tactical foul there, stopping the attack of Freed-Hardeman. Set piece coming up for the Lions. And this is where Freed-Hardeman can find a chance to put another shot on goal. About 25 yards out, ball swinging in and runs out of room as that one goes over the left side of the goal and out for a goal kick. 33 minutes left. Foresters trying to collect their first shutout of the new season. As mentioned, they had several of them last year with Arnie in goal. She's already got one save tonight, 348 on her career. Been so solid on the backside of this defense. Lorenzo Pereira starting to really do some positive things. Tries to find a teammate up ahead. That was Schwartz, who couldn't run it down. Holiday kept it alive for HU down the left side, right in front of the bench. Hunsaker going through traffic and then eventually knocked off of the legs of Simons. HU dropped the heartbreaker their first game of the year against St. Mary of the Woods. Now they try to fight right back and get into the win column for the first time this season. Ball lifted on the back line. Hunsaker keeps it in after Holiday hit a firm pass. Drenth plays it in the middle. Thiard, a good fake and go. Goes outside to Cerencioni. He'll run it down just in front of the line. Ellie looking to swing one up to the front, and Sophie Shepard, she's battling on the back line, able to get to the loose ball. Looking for an option in the middle of the box. No one there yet. Shepard loses out on possession. Then it's knocked out of play for a Freed-Hardeman throw-in. Great defense on the backside by Graveau. Albright working through the middle. Looks up ahead to Wood. Weiss plays it back dangerously. Ireland Arney able to switch her hips and get back on that one and keep it out of the net. Weiss maybe played that a little more firm than she thought, but Ireland on the back line ready to roll. Gile content with playing it back to Cerencioni. Forrester's playing it a little more out of the back here in this second half. Drenth swings one across the pitch. That's Hunsaker. And once again, HU will reset. You can tell these upperclassmen on the back line very comfortable with controlling possession. Weiss sends a searching ball forward. Hunsaker will work again out wide with Simons. And now Shepard, who has the one goal, nearly beats the defense, had it knocked away, and then a whistle comes, so it'll be a free kick for HU. Huntington chooses to go quick. Cerencioni's going to join the attack. Ellie looking for an option. It's a swinging right-footed ball in, and no one's going to be on the end of it, except Pierce does go out and collect it before Forrester can run it down on the back side of the post. Pierce, it's her first season with the school. Transfer from Dyersburg State Community College. So she's getting her first chance to show Freed-Hardeman fans what she's made of as the Lions are trying to attack again. Ireland Arney not tested once again as that through ball was swung in by Schwartz, and Arney able to pick it up quite easily as we strike the 30-minute mark left in the game. Foresters sending a long ball down. Rush popped it up, and now Gile fighting for it down the right side. It's going to be a throw-in for HU. And it looks like a couple of changes coming for the Foresters, one for Freed-Hardeman. Hunsaker and Drenth going to leave the match. Ella Hartman and Rachel Lecker coming in, the two freshmen that saw a lot of playing time in that first half, getting another chance now. It'll be Lecker in the midfield and Hartman down the left wing. As the throw in from Cerencioni, can't get to Shepard, but she does pick it up and now works with Maria Cote in the middle. She has it ripped away from the fellow Spaniard, Lorenzo Pereira. Up ahead, Dollar drops it off in the middle of the pitch. It's taken away by Thiard. She tries to find some space, and she's able to pull it back. Ella finds freshly into the game the freshman Ella Hartman, who has it knocked out of play. Weiss switches the field. She'll find Cerencioni. Coming back to the play is Gile on the right side. Up ahead, Sophie Shepard unable to pull it down. Looked like a handball, and it was. So a free kick coming for the Lions. perfect night for some soccer here between the Foresters and Lions. That's a play on from the main official Green. Now on the ball on the left side for Freed-Hardeman. She tries to drop it in the middle. Maria Cote plays it back to sturdy defense in the back. Paige Weiss rips one cross pitch, and that will be picked up by Hartman in front of the bench. Hartman has that one knocked out of play, another throw in. So ever since that Shepherd goal, not much happening for the Forester attack. There's a long shot out that went over the top of the outstretched arm of Pierce. And since then, Freed-Hardeman honestly applying more of the pressure down here from our right to left. Still just one shot on the night for the Lions. And it looks like 16 for the Foresters. So a lot of changes in the second half need to happen for Freed-Hardeman if they want to get back into this match. Hartman pulls it down, she'll work through the middle. Long ball up ahead. It was the yard looking for Giles, couldn't do so. And the Lions will reset with Rush right in the center circle. Daniel lofts one forward. That one's headed up and actually kept in play for a moment and then picked up out of play by Raya Holiday as there will be another sub for HU. Maria Cote going to sub out. And it looks like freshly in the game is Ali Oppenheiser, who will be in a short stint in that first half, back in the match now. 10 games last season. She did have one goal on only one shot, so an efficient 100% shots on goal and goal percentage for her. See if she can get involved tonight. A little under 27 minutes remain in the match. Rush, gonna have to push it. Slams on the brakes, swings it over to the right side. Freed-Hardeman just cannot get anything going as Hartman pushes that one away, finds fellow freshman Lecker, and now HU's gonna try to push it back on the counterattack. The yard, left foot in the middle. Hartman looking down the left side. A good opportunity there and a good idea, but Oppenheiser unable to get to that one. Oppenheisen, I should say, excuse me. Abby Elmore checks back in the game. HU settles down with Weiss. Oppenheisen gets it right back on the run, unable to keep possession, does rip it back off of the foot of the defender Daniel, but Lily shepherds it out of bounds, and now it's a throw-in for HU. Holiday finds in the middle Rachel Lecker. Weiss looking across the pitch. She'll find an open Giles. Open space for HU through the middle. Shepard flicks it on. Nicely done to Hartman. Hartman tries to run it down, but great defense there by Graveau, who knocks Hartman down, but it's out of play off of Hartman. It'll be another throw-in for the Lions. Shepard obviously known for her goal scoring, but obviously assists well with her teammates as Hartman picks up another loose ball. Lefty swing and a miss. And now a pass forward picked up by Lecker, who will decide to play it back to Weiss, and the Foresters will work through the back again. Page with the left foot this time. Goes to the left side. No Foresters up there except for Hartman, who does look to be on side. Green able to run it down, and Green knocks it out of play for an HU throw-in. Didn't look like Hartman was ever going to get to that ball, but ended up being a pretty good look as Hartman started running at it right away. Giles was also close. Couldn't quite get there. Sorrentioni is going to check out, and the freshman Emma Schiffley will come back in. Schiffley and Giles working together, loses possession in the midfield. Foresters back on the defensive side. Not many opportunities for the Lions as Paige Weiss has been there most of the night. She's there again, and she'll work with her midfielder, Gianna Simons. Left side, too strong of a pass as Simons was running after it. Lecker a little too much with the right foot. HU in a comfortable spot right now. 3-0 lead. 23 minutes left in front of their home crowd. Move-in day. A couple of students taking in the match tonight. Have an opportunity to do so a couple more times next week. As right now the Foresters look like they're well on their way to win number 1. Last season, a decent year for HU. They were in a really good spot before losing 7 games to end the season. So still building this program as Coach Lewis has got a lot of pieces in place now. As Rush trying to show off some skill. Thiard pulls it away, tries to play it up top to Shepard. She tries to run it down, taps it away from the defender and can't quite keep it in as it's going to be another Lions throw-in. .22 minutes to go. Hartman taps it out. Another sub waiting to come in for HU, one for the visitors as well. They'll be welcome into the game. As Gile is going to leave the pitch.
The Foresters, number 12, Greta Hunsaker. Coming in for the Lions,
Greta
number
Hunsaker
13,
will come
Lexi
in.
Lewis.
And then another sub on the other side, Lexi Lewis for the first time tonight for Freed-Hardeman. Short throw in. Foresters trying to keep the Lions trapped in their defensive third. Swinging pass over to the left side of the pitch. Shepard picks it up in the middle, about 30 yards out, unable to turn. It falls back to the freshman Lecker. She'll try to keep it in, but goes back to Raya Holiday on the back line. Raya, low pass. Lions trying to make sure it's played out of bounds, and it is for a goal kick. Game lacking just a little bit of energy at the moment, as the Foresters have kind of been held in check ever since that Sophie Shepard third goal. There was 2 goals in the first half. Since then, a quick Shepard goal about 4 minutes into the second half, and nothing happening for either side since then. 20 minutes left. HU 0-1 on the season. First game of the year for Freed-Hardeman. Ball sent up ahead, dropped down to the foot of Simons. She's got a goal tonight, 2 on the year already. Shepard faces up and tries to go towards goal. Instead drops it off to the right side. This is Hunsaker playing on her natural right. Inside and now back out to Shepard. She thought about the left-footed shot, now pulls it down, works it in the middle. Thiard. Thiard and Shepard back and forth. Sophie out wide. This goes to the freshman again in Hartman. She tries to drive a low ball in. Pierce able to come and pick it up on the 6-yard box. Foresters just lacking that final touch there on that entry pass, and now back the other way on the counterattack come the Lions. A loose ball picked up by Albright, and then Weiss able to knock it out of there again. It finds the foot of Simons. Up ahead, Shepard trying to outrun Pierce, who comes smartly off her line, knocks it to the center circle and avoids danger. Looks like a handball in front of the play there by Weiss. Referee says play on. The Lions will do that. Nice little move inside out by Montenegro. As now a lofted ball is sent towards the 18-yard box, headed away. A couple of Foresters converge, can't get it. Montenegro ends up with it again. Kind of takes a long shot, can't fire it on goal, and it's a goal kick for Arnie. Another sub for HU as they'll make a sub and then a couple of moves on the pitch. Maria Cote will come in and play the midfield. Hartman will be pushed up to the top of the formation. She'll be the striker. She has her first touch working with Cote. Maria looking to the right side. Instead swings it back to the left. Did have some space over there. Foresters couldn't quite run it down as it was Oppenheisen that couldn't get there. Lecker drops it all the way back to Paige Weiss. Foresters content with keeping this one 3-0. Still trying to create chances, but also giving a lot of the younger players a longer run here with a comfortable advantage at home. Weiss tries working down the left side again. On the ball, it was Simons who passed it back, and then out of play, the freshman Lecker couldn't connect. Another Freed-Hardeman sub, as that's Schwartz who will step out of the game. And one of the better strikers, Ellie Wood, back into the match. It's a possession game right now for HU as they try to drain this clock. Thiard with a quick turn up ahead. Hartman runs out of room. The right idea, sending that towards the corner. Thiard's been right in the middle of a lot of the offensive pressure tonight from the Foresters. Last year as a freshman, or excuse me, 2 years ago as a freshman, 18 starts. So she's been in the middle of the starting lineup, coming off the bench as well in her career. Solid player to build around for Coach David Lewis, who has seen his midfielder do some really good things tonight. This midfielder has done a lot of good things as well. Cote swings one over the left side again. That time left a little short and then knocked forward and out of play. HU has 16:40 left to hang on to a 3-goal advantage. Holiday will throw it into Weiss. Talked about her goal scoring ability from the back line. Haven't seen her make too many aggressive pushes on the attacking side tonight. Another good chance for the Lions, but there's Weiss working all the way back and finding her keeper, Arnie. Arnie out wide, this time to the right side to Schiffley. She'll play it up ahead, Hunsaker. That was a little slow behind the play as Dollar. She's back in it now as Raya Holiday will work it to the left. Right in front of the Forester bench, straight across from us. In the middle, Lecker. Back to the back line, Weiss. And now Hunsaker, she's got some space to turn. Instead, she'll drop it back to Schiffley, who blasts one forward. Hartman handles the hot pass. And now Hunsaker will try to go straight back again. Weiss has to intercept and launches a long ball up ahead. Cote is there, but headed away by the back line. Back and forth go these two teams. Hunsaker up ahead, Hartman. She's onside at the moment. Right-footed Hartman, a little fake shot, swings one into the box. It was a good idea. Thiard was waiting there. Didn't quite get there, and it'll be launched out of play. It'll be another Forester throw-in. Hunsaker has space again to turn. Hartman still down the right side. This time Greta plays one into the box. Knocked out. Hartman picks it up. Hartman again, the same move. Swings one into the left side with the left foot. Pulled down top of the 18. Cote works to her strong left. Plays one through the formation to the left side. Lecker. She's looking for Oppenheisen, who pulls it off the goal line. Lecker has it back. She swings one into the box. Still no one really in the middle for HU. And now finally cleared away by the Lions as Lecker gets all the way back and plays it back to Raya Holiday. HU a lot of open space, just no one really in the middle of the attack as this one's pulled down nicely by Simons. She's got the 1 goal tonight, 1 goal in the first game, 2 so far on the young season. Holiday again intercepts Thiard, this time in the midfield. Cote Molina likes to go to her left. She's trying to get there, plays a little soft pass inside. Simons back to Cote one time, and Pierce able to go down and make an easy save as Cote couldn't get enough on it, but another good build-up between the midfielders. .13:30 remain. Huntington up 3 goals as freshman getting a long run right now. Shifley, one of them, tries playing it into Cote. It's intercepted by Elmore. She'll play it in the middle as Montenegro plays it ahead, headed away strongly by Weiss. Montenegro back inside. Weiss there again. This time finds a teammate on the bench, and a handful of subs coming in for both sides.
And number 5, Alexa Lorenzo.
So Lorenzo Pereira coming in. Paige Carell. And Maccabee back in as well. So good to see her coming back into the match as Cerencioni will come back in. And Riley David as well joining the action. Handful of subs there. Sophie Shepard also taking the place of... Nope, that is not right. Sorry, looking at the stats there. I thought it said Shepard's coming in for Cote Molina, but Cote is still out on the field at the moment as there's 12:30 left. Long pass forward. Hartman with the one touch. Can't battle through and get it. Rush finds her midfielder in Lorenzo Pereira. And now the back line of Daniel. We'll try to get the attack going. Long pass forward. Mukebi heading towards it down the right side and runs out of room. It's another Forrester throw in, and it's another Forrester sub coming in.
Forrester's number 10, Joya Drenth.
Rachel Lecker will leave the field as Joya Drenth comes back in, one of the lone seniors on this Forrester team. Haven't seen Caroline Shepard yet this year. Unsure if she's battling an injury or not. We'll definitely see what's going on with that before the next home game as Arnie launches one forward, trying to find Hunsaker, who can't quite get there. Green saw it out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lions. At this point, the Foresters just want to hold on to a shutout. Continue to show that strong defensive prowess that they had all of last season. Into the middle, Albright getting a chance to run on goal. She finds Mukebi, who does take a shot. That one looked to be a little wide anyways, but Arnie was there to cover it. See if Ireland gets a save on that one. Not too much pressure being put on Ireland Arnie tonight. 3-0 advantage for HU. Nice step in by the back line as like Thiard was able to pick up that loose ball. It was actually Drent, and then taken away as Weiss couldn't get the pass. Lorenzo Pereira picked it up. Now Mukebi. She tries to fire another long shot in. Blocked off the back line. HU a chance to run down the left side with Oppenheisen. Mukebi up ahead. Albright in the middle. This is Elmore. Excuse me, that's Wood. She fires one, and that one's wide as she tried to take a long shot. And now the clock is going to be stopped for a couple of subs.
Number 5, Vivian Bly. And number 26, Channing Crawford.
Channing Crawford going to come back in. Vivian Bly back in the match as well. Freshman out of Fairland, Indiana. Triton Central grad. In her first 2 career games. Channing right in the middle of that one. Took a hard fall to Crawford, but able to get back up. As HU's got possession on the left side. Olivia Bontrager, another freshman, back in the match. Thiard turns, tries to push this one past the midfield. Oppenheisen trying to run it down. Great defense on the backside, and playing that one out of play was Garrell. If you're looking forward to come check out the new Huntington athletic facilities, you can always get on huathletics.com, but also give you a little update for when some of these teams are going to be back in action. I already told you HU's got 2 home matches next week. And they've got a chance to start strong in front of their home crowd quite a few times. Tonight, of course, the 22nd, they'll be at home against Indiana South Bend on the 28th, and then back home on the 30th as well against Oakland City. Foresters maybe trying to create a couple more opportunities. Code goes to the left side, hard foul there, no foul actually, as that was a good step in by Gurrell. And now cap in play by Freed-Hardeman. They'd like to find a little momentum and maybe a goal just to take something positive home with them. Back to Tennessee, a little bit of a travel they'll have tonight. Cirencioni running hard and stabs one out of play, as it was Lorenzo Pereira trying to run it down. Cirencioni is just so solid on that back line, as HU is going to pick up a foul. This time it's going to go on Crawford. Lorenzo Pereira will set up the set piece. She swings one in from right to left. HU trying to defend. Mokebi runs it down. She tries to take a shot and it goes wide right. No real pressure again with 8 minutes left. HU just a handful of minutes away from collecting their first victory of the season. Arnie, a long goal kick forward as the Foresters try to work through the midfield again. Hard fall on the backside. Cote now trying to run it down. Drent unable to get there, and Lorenzo Pereira picks it up but loses possession out to Joya, who then swings it over to Theard. A lot of speed from Theard as she plays it forward. Trying to run it down is Crawford. Channing just able to keep it in front of the flag and then knocked out for a deep throw in, and it's actually going to be off of Channing Crawford there, as Freed-Hardeman will get the throw in. Crawford battling hard in there, trying to prove that she deserves some minutes as a freshman. Cirencioni switches back to the right side. Shifley picks it up. Crawford couldn't hold on. And another throw in here for the Lions. Green up ahead. Tapped out of play by the Foresters. Looked like HU might come out and score goals in bunches after the Sophie Shepard goal in the 47th minute. Since then, not a whole lot happening on the Forester attack. Definitely a couple of opportunities. They'd like to maybe add one more. Just keep building on this attack. A lot of young players out there. Oppenheisen tries to sprint through the defense there and can't get there. Vivian Bly playing up top at the moment. Theard has it on the right side. She'll drop it back to the right back, Shifley, who will now try to make a run towards the box. Out wide, Crawford cuts it back into her left. Has space to keep roaming in. Cote back to Crawford. Those two working nicely. Left foot pass finds the feet of Joya Drent. She moves it to the left side, able to hold off a couple of defenders. Loses possession, but then HU able to regain. Foresters maybe just looking to shut this one down. Haven't had many attempts on goal since that Shepard goal 2 minutes into the second half. Out wide, Shifley. She works alongside Crawford. Channing trying to run it down towards the right flag. Knocked off balance, and then Crawford called for a foul. And it'll be a free kick deep in defensive territory for the Lions. Scoring started with Cote, a penalty kick. And she set up a goal by Gianna Simons. And then finally, Sophie Shepard scored from about 20 yards out over the top of the new goalkeeper in the game, Ava Pierce. And since then, not too much happening between these two sides. 4:40 remaining. Freed-Hardeman has only had one shot tonight. Cirincione try to push up on the attack. She finds Crawford on the right side, who battles through. A nice little piece of skill as Channing will fire one to the left side and does find the attacker up top. This is Vivian Bly. Bly launches the ball up forward. Channing Crawford couldn't run that one down. That one's knocked out of play. It'll be another FHU throw-in. Green over the top, kept in play by Cote. Crawford, it's a left-footed cross in the middle. Mokebi picks it up. A lot of speed from Mokebi. We saw her go down with an injury earlier in the match, but able to get back out there. Battle in the midfield. Mokebi picks up the loose ball. She'll go to the left side. Lorenzo Pereira cuts it back to the right side. Mokebi and her playing a little two-man game, trying to work in the middle. Is this Freed-Hardeman attack? Now Rush, she's been quiet tonight. Top 10 goal scorer for the Lions program. Mokebi overlapping run, picks it back up outside the 18-yard box. A battle on the back line. The Foresters come away with it. Cote now launches one forward. By trying to run it down. Pierce comes out, a misstep, and now a chance if she can put it on target, and she's done just that as Vivian Bly scores her first career goal. Her parents here for the first time tonight. They come in and see the freshman forward strike for her first career goal. And what a nice one that was. Just outran Pierce, snuck it by her, and this is actually the first time she's had a chance to play. She did not get minutes in the first match of the year, but Bly sneaks this one right inside the near post, outside the arms of the diving Pierce. And a couple of Foresters adding their first career goals tonight. Vivian Bly, the most recent one, and now it's a 4-0 lead with under 3 minutes left for the Foresters. A dominant performance tonight by HU in front of a King Stadium crowd that was ready to see some goals scored. Talked about the struggle last year for the Forester attack. Not the case so far tonight. It may not be done yet either as they continue to push forward. Drenth pulls it back to the right side, right at the center circle, and battling hard between Lorenzo Pereira. And that is a free kick as Freed-Hardeman will be pulled back here. Mokebi going just a little too quick. Vivian Bly, I didn't have much on my call sheet for her and jokingly told her parents before the game, gonna need her to create some stats to fill stuff in, and she's done that tonight with her first career goal and her first real minutes at the collegiate level. So congrats to her and Cote as well for her first career goal. Of course, Simons adding to her total on the season, already has 2. So it's gonna be a lot of newcomers and new faces and different roles that will be key to the Foresters' success, and we've seen that on full display tonight. Now just about 90 seconds away from their first victory of the season. HU has used several freshmen tonight, a lot of sophomores, a couple of juniors that are the real leaders. Of course, Joy Drenth in the midfield, one of the few seniors, is now Freed-Hardeman wants to maybe try one more, and Arnie is almost tested, rises up and sees it go over top of the bar. Should be her last goal kick of the night. Foresters will make a sub.
Coming into the game for the Foresters, number 21.
Bontrager is going to leave. And a couple of applauses for her as she leaves the pitch. Lorenzo Pereira turns towards goal. She lets one rip. It's deflected. Mokebi trying to run it down, and Arnie makes the save, and She is able to collect that one again, so 2 saves on the night for Arnie, and now just 30 seconds remain. Foresters will keep pride in keeping that shutout in line. Mokebi with that speed down the right side nearly changed that. Here's another chance though. This time it's Schwartz. She launches one left foot, and that one goes out of play, never on target. And now just 15 seconds remain. HU with a really solid performance tonight after a tough loss in their first match of the year. They put up 4 goals tonight from 4 different players. It was Maria Cote who struck first from the penalty spot. Gianna Simons assisted by Cote, and then Sophie Shepard from an assist from Ella Thiard. And then finally the freshman Vivian Bly struck with the 4th goal of the night. A dominant output, 17 shots, 6 on goal. Arnie in goal, only had to make 3 saves. The Foresters get their first win of the season, and they'll be back in action at home Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. You can tune back into FDN Sports for that. For the rest of the FDN Sports crew, I'm Preston Husband. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you next time.
Catch and fire. It's on the. He made it! Oh my!